Hey, good people. How's everyone doing? I trust that everyone is doing well, having themselves an outstanding weekend. As for me, all is well. All is well. It's been a good week. Survived, right? Been crazy going on in the market, but it's been a good week. As for today, this Saturday, good friend of mine who I consider the pops. Yeah, he's going home to be with the Lord, and so we had his homegoing service today. So, thus, I'm in black again, right? And so, anyway, all is well, good people, and I hope everyone is enjoying themselves, enjoying their family, making the best out of life that they can, make it every day your best day. So, life is short, and anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm Chris. What can I share with you about my financial journey on today? Um, Been a lot of things going on in the market. It's good that the government is back open, going back to work, right? So, what can I say about that? Listening to Stockmo on yesterday, and he was saying what normally happens about, I think it's 15 days, 16 days, 18 days after the government reopen, what happens, right? Um, uh, all I can say is tune in stock mode, look up one of his videos between, I guess, Thursday and Friday, and he was talking about what normally happens in the stock market after a government shutdown, right? So this was the longest one we had in history. So need to know these things, right? It's said that history don't always repeat itself, but it does always rhyme, right? So you have to come to a comfortability or understanding of what that means, right? And you get there by research, you get there by experience, and the process of time. That's the best thing I can tell you, right? So I personally really enjoy this. I call it a game, this financial game. I enjoyed it. I didn't always enjoy it. I didn't always understand it. Once upon a time, I thought it was rigged or what have you. Not gonna say some of it is not rigged, but what I can tell you is the market greatly rewards patience. The market greatly reward when you're consistent at your investing, consistent at building your paper assets and your digital assets, right? That's all I can say, right? No one has a crystal ball. We can't exactly tell you what's going to happen in the market tomorrow or the next day or next week. But what I can tell you is it's been around since 1792, and it's made more millionaires than any other entity in the history of mankind. So with that being said, hopefully you're in the market growing your wealth, right? So I mean, the stock market has been taking a dip, even though some things has been hitting new highs consistency, right? The S&P 500 and what have you. Crypto market has been nose diving like crazy, even though some things are running, right? So, some folks are saying, some of my close friends are saying, well, I'm not putting anything else in crypto. I'm going to pause on my stock, and I just want to see what it's going to do. The great person himself, Warren Buffett, he says the stock market takes money from the impatient and it moves it over to those who are patient. And that's my good friend. Don't really know him, but I call him my friend because he's a friend to me. And that is Jasper Racine, Minority Mindset. And he always say, ABB, always be buying. So all I can say is when the market is in the red, to me, is a fire sale. To me, it's buying opportunity. If you're not there and you're in the game, all I can say is keep on living, keep on standing in the market, and one day it'll make sense to you, all the buying opportunities that you miss if you had funds at your disposal and you just didn't buy when it was taking the dip, right? you know. But, it just the good thing about this financial game of investing. You learn as you go. You learn as you go. And if you miss out on an opportunity today, this week, this year, there'll be another one tomorrow, next week, next year. It's always another opportunity because the market is not going nowhere. But the thing is, what I was talking about, Warren Buffett, what he says is, um, it takes time, right? What he says is, just had it. I'm losing the thought, but um, consistency, right? Time in the market, right? Time in the market beats trying to time the market, right? Time in the market beats time in the market. You're trying to time when it's the right time to buy, trying to time when it's the right time to sell. The main point of the game is you have to put time in. So as you put time in the market over time, things goes up, right? If you look at the S&P over the past 5 years or over the past decade, right, what they say about it, it's pretty much can guarantee you a 10% return over 10 years. Now, over that 10 years, sometimes it's going to be up 10%, sometimes it's going to be up more than 10%, sometimes it's going to be down lower than 10%. But over a 10-year period of time of holding and investing on a regular basis, you'll make a minimum of a 10% return. Why'd I say that? If you look at the S&P over the past 5 years, where it was 5 years ago, whether you look at the S&P, whether you look at VOO, whether you look at VTI, whether you look at QQQ, whatever the case may be, guarantee you, it all was lower 5 years ago. And if you look at 10 years ago, it was lower, right? And if you fast forward 4 years from now, 5 years from now, it's going to be well beyond where it is now. So all I can say is, when there's a buying opportunity and you have funds at your disposal to buy, right? You don't have to buy whole shares. It's about being consistent. I'm always talking about consistency and being patient, giving your money a chance to go to work, giving your money a chance to grow up, right? To birth new money, right? So with that being said, hopefully you're still taking advantage of the opportunity in the stock market as your funds allow you to. Hopefully you're still taking advantage of crypto as your funds allow you to do so, because I believe, can't show you, there is no guarantee, but I believe this year is going to end considerably higher than where it is now, both in the crypto market and in the stock market. Well, what if it don't? Well, we took a risk and it didn't work out that way. But if we continue to be patient, sooner or later it's going to pop. But I believe by the end of this year, stock and crypto will be on some nice runs. And if you don't take advantage of the buying opportunities that you had, you just hold pat with what you had 2 months ago when you were up nicely, right? Then when it pops, you'll be back close to where it was when it popped, a little bit above. But if you take advantage of the downtime, then when it pops, then you have more greater gains, right? Okay, leave that alone. So hopefully I've said something to encourage you, to lift you up to stay in this game, right? As I get ready to close again, I say life is short. Make the most of every day that you have in the here and the now. Make the most in your investing. Make the most in your building your emergency funds, building your savings, right? Make the most of your family time. Make the most of the time with your kids, with your grandkids, with your parents, with your siblings, whatever the case may be. Enjoy your day, right? Life is short. So I'm not just saying that because I had a good friend go home to be with the Lord. I say it all the time. But when you have something like that at your front door, excuse me, it just makes it more real, right? So came out in here on tonight to make this video because I don't know what's going to happen on tomorrow. This is the missus' birthday weekend. Her birthday is tomorrow. And so, got a lot going on. Might not get a chance to come in here and drop a video, so I'm doing it now. Because I'm always trying to make the most of the time that I have in the here and the now. And hopefully you guys do the same. So, wish you all the best in your financial journey in the stock market, in the crypto market. If you're in both, great. If you're in one, great. Do what works for you. So you guys take care and be blessed. Continue, my friend.